Hey guys, I've got something special for you today. I've been using Squatch soap, which is this right here, for about close to the last year. And I've had a bunch of soap from them. They have like basically a subscription service. You can sign up for their soap and they'll send you a bunch of soap really every quarter. But if you look at their website, it says that it's monthly, but you actually get it quarterly. But the prices are broken down by month. Well, they ended up sending me some cologne that they're trying, which is this right here. Just kind of do like a simple test, and I kind of have given them about a week of trying them. Basically, they have two different samples, A and B, and they just kind of asked for us to fill out a survey. But I thought that I'd kind of give this an opportunity to talk about all of Squatch's stuff. So the cologne is called Dr. Squatch. No idea what the price of this is going to be, but basically they just want people to try it out and then tell them what they think. Obviously it seems like they're trying to go in the direction of getting their own cologne. I don't like the A so much. I'm a really big fan of the B, so let me just remind myself what the A smells like. So the A is kind of like a very, very strong evergreen scent. So I grew up in California, so it's pretty easy for me to relate to this scent, especially going up in the mountains there in Northern California. B is kind of close to that. I would argue it's a little bit more refined, I guess is the best way to say it. It's got a little more spice to it versus the straight evergreen, which the A is, but you may hate types of cologne like this. I know that they've tried to give a lot out on Birchbox and have had really bad reviews. I've never really had any of these types of colognes that basically smell like the woods, evergreen trees, all those types of things, kind of close to what their soap is. But if you're going to use a cologne is supposed to be a smell that I guess is unique, so it makes sense. So these are actually really cool. I'm excited. If they actually come out with a full-size cologne, I'll probably buy one and just try it, use it whenever I really want to change things up a little bit. So those are the reviews. Like I said, I've been trying these for a week. They do last really long. I actually was really surprised, especially because the whole thing about Squatch is they try to do as few chemicals as possible, basically trying to go all natural ingredients, no preservatives. And so in here they literally have almond oil and then a blend of wild harvested and steam distilled essential oils. So technically 2 ingredients, but you know, blends, you never know how much is in there. So anyways, I'll stop talking about the cologne. That's the cologne there. Hopefully they come out with something and you guys can get an opportunity to try it. I'll kind of go through their soap. So they actually have 8 different soaps. I'm going to briefly go through kind of all of them, but overall they kind of come in this cool, neat packaging. It seems like they made it themselves off a printer, but it is pretty cool. It adds that like nice little touch that they made it themselves to it. Bars of soap are about this big, that thick, basically easy enough to fit into your hand. What's nice about them is that I didn't think these were going to last very long. They're about $6 a pop on their website. Of course, if you go for the soapscription, it's going to be cheaper, but it all depends on how much soap you use. These last for about a month, which is really nice. I started out with the Gold Mosque Rub. I got it in my bespoke post, and I was really excited to try it. It smells great. It's really hard to describe. It's almost got like a... It's really hard to describe. I want to say like clay is kind of what it reminds me of as far as like the base, but then it's got spices. Yeah, it doesn't say, it just says fragrance oil, but it's got a very unique smell to it. It's very manly, but without being like, oh my god, look at me, I'm a fucking man. But this is probably one of my favorites to use. One of their most famous is the pine tar, It's a giant black bar of soap. If you can see right there, it's got oatmeal in it, whereas for an exfoliant, whereas this has like a sea salt, so it's not very strong of an exfoliant. But this bar in itself is very hard. If you ever use pine tar soap, it's a very, very hard soap, but it's meant to help your skin if you need extra exfoliation. Like I said, the bar is really hard. Like, I gave it to my brother and he hated it because he felt like it was cutting his skin. But my brother's used to just cheap soap you can buy off the shelf at Walmart. But I really like this. I use it every now and again. Add it to my rotation. It's the only other thing I don't like about it is that it leaves like black runoff in the shower. So sometimes you gotta clean your shower a little more often. Alright, next is the Spearmint Basil Scrub. So this one basically smells like spearmint. That's the real only way to describe it. I also forgot to mention what this smells like. It literally smells like a forest, close to what the 2 colognes I got. I mean, it literally smells like you woke up and took a shower underneath an evergreen tree. It's a real nice smell. But anyways, this is the spearmint, and it's got a really mild exfoliant in there. Peppermint leaves is actually what the exfoliant is, which helps give it that spearmint smell. But it's a nice bar of soap, not one of my favorites though. Next is bay rum. It smells exactly like what you would expect bay rum to be. Really no exfoliant in it, which if that's for you then cool. But I like this every now and again. I use bay rum shaving cream, so I kind of am very used to the smell, but I don't like smelling like it all the time because to some people it smells like old man. But anyways, it's obviously a great bar of soap. Alright, this is their newest one. This is Cedar Citrus. That's about exactly what it smells like. It smells like a citrus kind of orange smell with kind of cedar and kind of a little bit of evergreen like mixed in. It says it has cedar wood and rosemary as well as essential oils of orange, so I guess that's the mix of smells in there. But I really like this one. Unfortunately, I only got 2 bars of this soap, and this is my last one. But I would definitely want to grab more of these soaps. Alright, next is Eucalyptus Yogurt. It's got, I believe, oatmeal in it. Nope, does not. So anyways, it's made with Greek yogurt. This is like the only one that they say that's not vegan, mainly because they add yogurt to it. Yogurt is, and your soap is good if you have sensitive skin. It's also good for people with dry skin as well. So that's why they made this bar of soap. But I like it. It's just, I mean, it just doesn't have too much of a smell to it, I guess is the best way to say it. Next is Cool Fresh Aloe. So my girlfriend has very sensitive skin, loves this bar of soap. I'm talking like she begs me every time she comes over. She's got like a bar that she uses here, a bar she uses at her place. But yeah, this is by far her favorite. The bar of soap also looks really cool. I'll pull it out if it'll come out, but looks pretty cool like that. Really nice bar of soap. It doesn't irritate her skin, which is rare for most things that don't irritate her skin. I know I definitely irritate her skin a lot. But anyways, she really likes that. And then last is the Deep Sea Goat's Milk. This one is, I can't describe the smell, unfortunately, but it's, I guess you could say it's almost like a modern version of the bay rum. So it also has oatmeal in it as an exfoliant. It doesn't say what type of oil it has in it, but I mean, to be honest, I really like the smell. Cedar Citrus is still my favorite bar of soap out of this group, but this is a great smell. It's just very subtle, which is nice sometimes depending on, you know, what I feel like using. So anyways, that's basically all the bars of soap that Sasquatch offers. So here's kind of like a multi-review of everything. I really, other than them being $6 a piece, which if you get the subscription, I think like for a while I was on the family one, which gave you like 15 bars of soap a month, because I was basically handing them out like candy and my roommates were using them, so they were going real fast. But it comes out to like $4.40 a bar of soap, which to some people may still be expensive, but the fact that this one bar will last you an entire month, and it's really good soap, to me it's worth it. What is a couple of dollars a month spent on myself? I would spend that in getting myself fat on a milkshake anyways. So so that's all the Sasquatch soaps. Anyways, you can check out their website. I'll put a link below for you guys, and then hopefully if they come out with some cologne, I'll buy a full size, or try to get them to send me a sample, and I'll basically review all of them for you guys. Anyways, that's it. If you want to watch any of my other subscription boxes, I've got those linked below, and I'll have a couple other reviews coming up shortly as well. Thanks.